Alright, this is Men's here, playing the Tier 10 British tank destroyer, the FV215b, 183mm, here on Mountain Pass. Now, I would like not to have to go to the north. I don't really like fighting in the north, but especially with the FV, it doesn't really have much gun depression, and makes it a little bit difficult because basically if you push down and enemies push into you quick, you're not going to be able to fight them very effectively, and if you stand back, then the enemies take the middle and you're kind of boxed in. Now the FV's armor is pretty good on the turret now. Its whole armor is a little weak. The upper glacis on the front of the hull is still pretty strong. It can bounce the occasional tier 10 spot shot, but at the same time it's not really reliable against anything above tier 8 or tier 9s if they have a tier 10 gun. Sorry, IS-7. Seeing if I can just scoot up a little bit to be able to get a shot off on someone that they spot. I don't want to take anything too stupid. Ooh, nailed him. He must not be very pleased. But people have to know that running across there in the beginning, you're going to be seen, and more likely than not, you are going to be shot. Unfortunately for him, I penetrated him, but at the same time, it's a very big risk that you take from crossing down there. If I was in a tank that had a little bit more armor or a better turret or something, I would actually head down into the kind of ditch there. But with this tank, with its long reload and it's kind of frail, aside from the frontal turret, I don't want to push too far out and get into trouble. Okay, so they're going to be in trouble, but we still have a few TDs back there that should be fine with dealing with them. Here's this E5. He should push into the STB-1. So I'll probably have a shot on him if this STB-1 will move. And of course I fucking missed. Don't have a shot on people if they're blocking you. Not really the STB-1's fault, but at the same time it would have been nice if he had pulled back a little bit further. Okay, so they're bailing out. We do have a little bit of trouble back at the base, but I want to help finish off this E5 first. Never mind, this guy's getting through. Hello, Mr. Tank. Never mind, I guess I'll head back to the base now. Never hurts to be safe. But we still have a chance of losing this if we play this stupid. We should be able to win though. We easily outnumber the enemy, but at the same time, like our Pershing, yes, you're outnumbered up there, but had he pulled up to this ridge up here, he'd have a perfect spot to be able to use his great turret armor and gun depression to be able to fire down at the enemy. But at the end of the day, unless if we all get ammo racked or something over here, we should be able to pull out a victory. But the FV, that STB one shot in the beginning was huge. Had I not gotten that, we most likely would have had a much harder time in the south there. But just one shot in this tank can really change a match. And I know a lot of people don't like the tank for that capability, but at the same time, it's truly an awesome tank if you can cover up the negatives of it having kind of low mobility, poor accuracy, and you have to really be able to switch between AP and HESH efficiently. Okay, never mind. I thought he was gonna die. I guess I could have killed him. But our Ferdinand shot our own teammate, so wasn't really expecting that. So there's this IS-3. I'm not sure if he's gonna head to his base, but it'd be nice if I kinda see him over here by this Conqueror. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it though. 47 damage. Better than nothing. Had I hit his upper glacis that was kind of peeking out, I more likely than not would have penetrated him. So not that bad of a match. Just get this mission out of the way. Overall, I did 2,649 damage, destroyed 2 enemy tanks, and not much else. I only spotted for 314. Now I didn't make a lot of credits because aside from that first shot where I got most of my damage from, the rest of my shots were pretty low HP shots, which I probably should have swapped over to AP, but at that point I got a big shot in the beginning. I was happy. I was just kind of rolling with it. I'd rather lose a little bit of credits and kill off low HP tanks with HESH at times if it means I have a better chance at win, then swap over to AP and roll the dice. Now AP shells in the FV215b 183 are better at times against tanks, say like the IS-7 if you're shooting at its sides because it has a lot of spaced armor. Things like the E100, the Mouse that have very thick spaced armor, and if you hit them with a HESH shell you're not really going to do much damage in the side. Now, deciding when to use AP and HESH is difficult. I struggle with it almost every match in this thing because the AP shell on itself, its DPM isn't very high. Yes, you have a high alpha strike, but if you take into account your tier 10 tank destroyer, you're really hampering yourself by using AP 100%. Now at HESH, your DPM raises significantly, and it's kind of worth using, but it is expensive, and AP sometimes is the better option, like with the E100, Mouse, spaced armor. So it's basically a balancing act, and this tank is very RNG dependent, but it's still a pretty damn good tank, and it can make people pretty angry at you, like that STB-1 in the beginning. You can take any tank out in the game with one shot, and not directly, like say you penetrate a Mouse with your HESH, you're not going to one-shot it, but you're going to have a very high chance of actually setting it on fire. So there's this T-92, however, it looks like our team is doing a decent job out there by stopping these guys. Be nice if I can get this E5. Yeah, that was a pretty nice shot there. Thought I was gonna miss him by me aiming a little high. But this STA-1 should be a pretty good target if I can get a hit on him. But there's this freaking little... I hate these goddamn walls. I should be safe if I move up to this building. Hello, little tank. It's kind of a waste of a shell as far as making money goes, but it's better than me having to push out further and potentially dying. This M103 has some balls on him for pushing up there. It's the right spot to go to, but at the same time, he doesn't have too much backup. Now, here's this M103. I thought I might have had a shot on him. Do have a shot on these guys though. Just need to twirl around a little bit. And I should have a shot on them if they push up further. C5's kind of pushing it. I just need him to go up a little bit further and I could hit him. I'm just waiting for him to do that. Come on, you know you want to inch up just a little bit more. There you go. Goodbye. Love it when people push without clearing their flanks in this thing. You get very good shots on their rear armor. Let's see if the Panther is gonna fall for the same thing, but it looks like he's a little bit more reserved. There's his AMX. Don't know if he sees me, but he definitely felt that. Wish I had an AP shell for that, but I didn't want to take the chance of him getting away. Yeah, we see him. Okay. So 103's moving back. I don't know if that was me who spotted this bat chat. Don't like him being there though. Okay, so I can get that bat chat if he moves up just a hair further. Just kind of wait and see what he does. Whew, I almost messed that up. The fuck do you mean? I just shot the dude. Still a lot of tanks out here, buddy. Just gotta kinda wait. There we go. There, I have one HESH shell left, which I'd like to use on that waffle trigger, but probably not gonna happen. This is IS-7 here. I'm just waiting for him to push up a little further. Don't have... I don't know what the fuck he's getting pissed off for. You have armor, but you don't have a lot of it. Yeah. Kinda sucks but I'm not able to help you, but at the same time, dude, you could have ran away before this IS-7 came up and got you. Yeah, no problem. There we go.
Enemy armor destroyed. We've lost a frag. We're stuck here.
And of course that T-92 moved.
We fixed the frag. We fixed the frag. Get going.
Look, if I push out of here, I'm gonna die. Granted, if I stay here, I'm more likely gonna die too, but waiting for this waffle trigger to push over. I should be able to help with this IS-7. Trying to come over. It is funny when people get so angry though. Like, yes, I could have helped and pushed, but I would have just ended up being killed like you were. Trying to come and save you. Hello. probably seen, but hopefully I can escape. Yep, he's back there though. Don't know if he's gonna end up popping back out, but we'll see. I'm trying to spot, but at the same time I don't want to get hit by either that waffle trigger or artillery. So I just need to be a little careful here. They definitely have a lot more firepower than us. Okay, now the game. The reason why I'm not moving that E100 TD back there, I might have reloaded, and he should be about loaded by now. But at the same time, he might have fell back and moved away. So yeah, I'm gonna... Shit. That guy got nailed. The hell was he shooting at? There goes basically all of our team now. So that means the waffle trigger is back this way. That guy's still here complaining. Yeah, I might die last, but had I pushed out, we would have been in the same boat. Alright, so he died right over here. Let's see if I can kind of angle off of this. Get a shot off, but I'm not so sure he's going to come up this way now. What the hell? Ah, there he is. Hello, my friend. I see you there. Artillery's aiming in on me, so I've got to move. Yeah.
This vehicle has had it.
But nothing I could really do there. I was surrounded on both sides. At the end of the day, yeah, I could have been a little bit more aggressive, but I knew both of these E100 TDs in the beginning. I believe at least one of them was sitting back here. Had I pushed up, would have just died. So what's the point? Was it my fault my team decided to push ahead of me and got themselves stuck? No, but there's nothing you really can do about that. Playing South Coast a lot, you're safe to right about the edge of here. Yes, Artie can hit you if it positions right, but as far as enemy tanks go, back here, you're safe until you push right below this building, and from the north, you're safe right before you cross this building. Now, you still can push up and be semi-safe, but at the same time, pushing past either side from whatever side you're on, basically you're going to be less safe pushing north or south of that vertical building there. And it's just a general rule of thumb. If you think enemies are back there aiming at the city, you shouldn't really push back there unless if you have the numbers, and unfortunately my teammate did, and for whatever reason he's bitching. So overall, not a bad match. 4,431 damage, destroyed 4 enemy tanks. Experience wise, nothing too great because it's a loss, but oh well, what can you do? Didn't really block anything because, you know, the FV215b 183 has all that armor. No, it doesn't. And didn't really spot for anything, and lost a lot of credits because I fired a lot of HESH. As far as the armor goes, you can find a full weak spot guide on my website, wattguru.com. Look under the UK weak spot guides, and as you see here, your turret armor is pretty good, but you have to be facing directly at your enemy. If you angle in any way, they'll be able to penetrate the side cheeks of your turret. And your hull armor isn't that great. Your lower glacis is made of butter. Anything that faces you can penetrate you, and your upper glacis can be basically penetrated from tier 9 to 10 tanks, and even 8s at times can go through it. And your side armor is nothing special as well. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my website, wotguru.com.